Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind here playing as mighty revolutionary Italy, the Empire. And we're in currently a war versus Spain. Sadly, England was defender of the faith, so they're also involved. We have overrun Spain rather easily. Ethiopia is involved. We're kind of just waiting for war score at this point, or for my navy to finish smashing all the others in the Mediterranean. Yeah, it's just taking time to repair ships, really. I should probably also think of switching my naval doctrine, if I haven't done so. As wonderful as Merchant Navy is, fleet in being would probably save me a lot of money. Well, at least that's a little bit of debt I can pay down. And no, I won't raise war taxes. Corruption is going down. I could probably lower this to almost nothing. Or actually, wait, there we go. 123 gold income despite having 126 negative money from ships. Of course, the other option is I build another fleet, which I'm thinking might be a good idea. Better to have too many ships and not need them than not have enough, really. Especially if I'm going to fight the British. %, just waiting. Could go occupy Malta, but I don't think it'll add too much to the war score. Although I do want to actually, before I forget, add that to the land to take. Just because for some reason if they end up relocating to Malta, it'll be a nightmare to try and kick them out. See, other than that, we have tons of cultures in our empire and we can't accept really any of them. The British fleet has actually entered the Mediterranean. This is unusual. Can we win this? It appears the British have pulled their fleet out. Interesting decision. Apparently the Mediterranean literally counts to the Strait of Gibraltar. Even though if I was Paradox, I would cut it off at Gibraltar, but... high treason. Our wife was sleeping with one of our advisors. Well, that's really easy to solve. Or our ruler's wife, sorry. We're not Crusader kings. Okay, here comes a big test. Can I beat the Spanish Navy? Apparently, yes. We captured one ship, sank 3. They ran away, to be honest. I don't even know what type of ship I captured. Probably a heavy ship. Ooh. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I do. Plus the reducing war exhaustion. Not that war exhaustion is a huge problem, because we're the birthplace of the revolution, but, you know, if I have to reduce it, better to have it and not need it than not have it and need it. We also definitely need to get Miltech, because they've gotten to a new infantry unit, and we don't have it. Which is a problem. Other than that, I'm going to kind of let Ethiopia do their thing. Although the British are marching there. I should send an army to take them out. Yeah, let's do that. If the British are going to mess around in Ethiopia, we're going to send troops to try and stop them. And at some point, Great Britain should want to leave the war. Maybe. Or we just take what land we can from Spain now and deal with it later. It's not like we're in a particular rush to win this war, because it's going to take, you know, almost 400 or 500 admin power to core it all. So actually, the longer it goes on, the happier I am. The British get 80 Okay, that's not 80,000 troops, that's just 30 something. Let's say if the British got 80,000 troops in North Africa, I'd be rather annoyed. That and it would be a good opportunity to try and invade their homeland. That fleet is almost ready to head out and take out more Spanish troops. Flotilla de la Malta. Or de Malta. Okay, more ships being trained, which is lovely, and also killing my income. How are we getting on this? Most of the way there, most of the way there. We'll kick them out of England, France, and then we'll isolate them in Spain itself. That is actually a problem though, if they're gonna have rebels. The last thing we want is a revolution to take place while we're trying to take out Spain. Reoccupying territory and all that. Although it does boost the chance of peace a bit. Whoa, is Mali fighting Great Britain? No. I was gonna say, if Mali was fighting Great Britain, I'd be really happy there, seeing that army chasing them around. Clearly Great Britain has decided I can't fight Italy and France, so I'm gonna move all my troops to Africa and fight there. A smart move, actually. It's just I can afford to send 2 to 3 armies to go fight in Africa. That would be more conversion done. Lovely, lovely. What are we looking at? Mostly Protestant North Africa, Protestant France, and almost mostly Protestant Portugal. Spanish rebels have been squashed. Sadly and kind of annoyingly, it doesn't actually give me a war score from that. I wish it did. Where'd my army disappear to? There it is. 53% war score. We still have 12 more we can get just from waiting. The British are just blockading all my ports. Another relatively easy victory at sea. Unless the British fleet is there, the Mediterranean is ours. That or Ethiopia leaves. They seem to be holding on. They're holding on for now. Although I'm slightly disappointed in Ethiopia's actual ability to fight a war. They're letting half their land be overrun. Let's get that Miltech. Lovely, lovely. Flying battery. And next level we're going to have a morale boost and better tactics, flanking range, and infantry. We're going to be over 10 morale at the end of the game consistently. That's awesome. What's our... Oh, our naval tradition is so terrible. Ugh. Yuck, I say. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Not what we want. As soon as I make a move to go fight the British army, instant move away. Smart move, British. Although I don't know if you're going to get away from me. Probably will. It is the AI. Oh, you're running to a much larger army. I need help. Yeah, 30,000 will do it. If it comes to that, I think 80,000 I'll take into their much larger army. And that army's going to die without me getting involved. Go Geltree. I have no idea why you're sending troops to my land, but thank you for squashing Protestant rebels. It is appreciated. You might be spared when the revolution comes. 56. How are we doing here? Oh, 20 away. 20 away. Cuba is mostly overrun. Naval-wise, they've kind of occupied all the area around it. And apparently they're going to land troops in the Turks and Caicos Island. Here is... Actually, let's check something. Last I looked... Yeah, the British have no sailors, which is kind of sad and kind of hilarious. Which means I might actually skirmish a bit with the British Navy if I can get away with it. Because they can't repair their ships, essentially. Plus free war score. Spain wants peace, only wants to give up a little bit of land. This is the fleet to watch. If that fleet moves in on me, I've got to run. It isn't. Oh, wow. Okay. I won that fight, even though it really wasn't much of a fight. Moving? Not moving. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we have a net gain of troops. Or sailors, sorry. Unlike Britain that loses ships every month, we actually have a positive number. The issue is we can't beat that. Even the British trade fleet is a problem. Let's give some provinces to the burghers, actually. I'd like to get their influence high enough. Let's see if I can request an admiralship. Would probably be a better commander than what I've got. A little bit. Hoping with a slightly better commander I might have a shot at damaging the British Navy. Or not. Okay, let's test the AI's code actually, now I'm thinking about it. When does the British fleet move out? Okay, if I move into the channel, is that enough to make the British fleet come after me? No, not at the moment, actually. Ooh. Okay. This is an opportunity, actually. Grab all these troops, merge it with this one, or sorry, all my navy, merge it to that one. Looks like I've managed to build a strong enough navy the British don't want to challenge it at sea. Which is kind of what I was hoping would happen. I just didn't expect it to happen this early in a war. Because now I can just ferry over troops if I can get all my navy there. Because I've got a transport fleet. This is an opportunity. Good opportunity. All I need is one single province in Great Britain from this war, and then the next war they are doomed. That is the key point. I just need a landing. Some type of landing in the British Isles, and it's over. Please don't attack this fleet, discreet Britain. Please don't attack this fleet. I don't suspect they will, but I have to be careful. Just keeping an eye consistently on that fleet. They don't have a commander, which is kind of dumb of them. Okay, we have... Wait, only 49 transport ships? Where's my... Oh, I thought I raised more. That's disappointing. Here we go. Let's hope this works. No. Yes. On. Okay, the port is on the southern side. So if we take Devon, we can just ferry over as many troops as we want. Okay, it looks like we're going to actually win this. Unless something crazy happens in the meantime. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Or maybe that's fine. Is that going to be fine? Oh, that's gonna work. Oh. No, I'm not gonna take through the admin power. Just land. There we go. Rush back. Grab these guys. March on London. There we go. The British are going to fall. I think, unless somehow I get stack wiped, which could happen, so let's be careful. Very careful. Okay, we've actually breached Britain. Wow. So apparently being outnumbered 2-1 is enough to discourage the British military or even the British Navy from fighting. As long as Ethiopia themselves don't surrender now, I'm good. They've got 85,000 troops, so they're actually still in this war for a while. They've still got better war enthusiasm than I do. All we want is York, these two provinces, and London. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it all in this war, but if we can, we'll get Rome. That's a level 8 fort. Stay with the army. Don't want to risk losing it at this point. Can't afford to lose battles because there's nowhere to retreat to rebuild, really. We're not able to do a weird Dunkirk evacuation of enough troops because we don't have enough transports. And yeah, I guess so. Improve diplomatic relations. Most people in Europe, of course, still hate us. Oh, we found the British military. Sitting right there in Devon. Oh, sorry, Essex. Yeah. Easy victory. They don't have the morale we do. They have better discipline, though, interestingly. They almost won that, actually. Okay. Stop marching north, if you would. I'll throw up a couple mercs that I haven't raised in a while, and use them to occupy this region. I'm literally just gonna hide my navy in Devon. I'm not gonna fight. There's no reason to at this point. I've won the war in England. The land war is all that matters. Obviously, long siege. We have to take at least this one to get York, so. To be honest, I'm actually amazed that building as many heavy ships as I did and just putting them all in the British Channel worked that well. It really shouldn't have. Our war exhaustion's fine. Secular diplomacy, Great Britain. Only 10% war score. We need a 80% war score versus them to take their capital and stuff. Don't really see that happening offhand. I'm going to save admin power. It's annoying to have a tech that you can take and just it's not worth taking at the moment. I know I'm not doing a very good job of hunting the British in the Middle East, but as long as they don't occupy all of Ethiopia's lands, I'm good with it. That will be all those Muslim provinces converted. Although I'm slightly annoyed I can't convert these ones. They must have already just recently been converted. Oh, belong to a trade company. That would be why. Oh, that one is now convertible. Perfect. Come on, England. I know I'm going to steal 49 more than 47 development from your capital. And another 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 development. But I need those provinces for Rome. I'd prefer to get it early rather than late, get Rome, because I get all those free cores and everything. Then I could really conquer some stuff. Plus, I'm working on a timetable because the newest expansion is going to come out soon. Okay, Northumbria has fallen. Swap it over. Once Glamorgan falls, we should be good. Actually, that's Montgomery, isn't it? Okay, Ethiopia left. Now we have an 85% war score. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All about Britain at this point. Spain is literally irrelevant. They haven't put up anything other than one good fight in both wars. There we are, Montgomery has fallen. Oh, England is bringing troops back to their lands. That's not good. That's not good at all. Time to stack wipe them before they actually build up a military. Now that the foreign wars are over, they're going to move lots of troops back. %, 24%, I suspect. That one east-west march fell really fast. Oh, it's only a level 2 fort. That would explain it. I could stack wipe that British military. Looks like I probably can. Let's see if I can stack wipe them. The AI does not take getting stacked wiped well. Pay them off. Whoa, that was a lot of money. I should not have done that. Wow. I thought it was 1,000, not 10,000. My bad. Can we take Orkney? Before the British race a fleet in there to stop me. Nope. Okay, well we've at least trapped the biggest British military outside of actually land that matters. 29%. I need to fight another fight with them. Unless I demand it from... Ooh, I can demand it from Spain. Let's not leave them a fort. Let's get London. Want that one province. I have to leave them a land province, aren't I? Okay, there we go. That would kick all the land we need out of England, and we can resign Spain to a single province in Spain that has a navy. Okay, I would say do that. This is going to be horrendous overextension. However, we own all the necessary provinces. We just need... We don't have all the Spain ones. Oh, we might not have all the French ones. Oh, we need one French one. What? Missing one in the... Oh, we're missing that one from Spain. Okay. Understandable. Actually, no, it's the it's Antioch. It's Ethiopia. Duh. Let's call the troop. Nope. The one thing they cannot do is march through York. Everything wants to march through York. You're literally forbidden to march through York. At pain of death. Pain of death. No one is allowed to march through York. Literally pain of death, because they'll suffer attrition and die. That makes my life a lot easier. I am amazed Great Britain fell for that gag. I couldn't have won that fight, so that was just pretty much a bluff. My navy was quite a joke. Actually, we can totally do that and still have admin power left. Wow. The cheapness of taking that land. The biggest question is, can Russia join the coalition versus me? Nope! Only 8. Only 8. Obviously, we are going to have tons of issues, but considering people like Bavaria are fleeing the coalition against me, I feel pretty confident we're good. On the other hand, I do have to get a lot of my military out of England. I'll leave 70, 80,000, maybe 100,000 there, just in case. They'll suffer attrition. It won't be entirely the most useful way of doing it, but it'll keep them alive. Apparently, we're gonna have to go save Cuba now. Revolutionaries. 13 colonies don't want independence. How about British Columbia? Oh. Does nobody want independence in this world? No, everybody's pretty happy being colonial nations. Okay. No, I'm thinking I might just be able to threaten for that province. We can attack Spain in 15 years. Might truce break for that, honestly. I don't want to wait 15 years to form Rome. But we can truce break once we've actually stabilized things. We're actually going to merge those two armies together. And we will do supply depot. Still not enough, huh? It's annoying. Need a supply limit increase. Are we at our max? We are not. We have one more tech level to go. And we get a supply limit increase. Awesome. Also, once I court, it should be slightly more loyal. I hope. It is slightly devastated, so... We'll see. Getting York is nice. We're only suffering 3% attrition there, which is bad, but it's not catastrophic. We can support it alone with our other stuff. gonna have so many rebels. So many rebels. Well, everybody's leaving the coalition versus me, which is always a good move. So, it may start to become time to break our alliance with Ethiopia. Just to get Antioch. Anyway, you know what? I think I'll actually end this here then, because we've pretty much taken as much land as we can. It's obviously going to be a while till it's cored. Gonna face quite a few rebellions. But the fact that we stole England's provinces because they were too afraid to fight an inferior fleet is both hilarious and kind of sad. I might actually disband some of my fleet, like the galleys in particular. Oh, Malta has now been cored, so does that mean I own all of Italy? Yes, so France, Iberia, and Maastricht, or however you say it. That one French province is bugging me though. These guys are actually pretty good at spy detection. Yeah, we'll stop here. So thank you guys all for watching. We're definitely going to get Rome now, unless all the great powers of the world join together, target me at once. We've got this in the bag. The only issue with that occurring is, of course, Russia is not going to join a coalition versus me, which makes my life a lot easier. So probably next time we'll core all our Spanish land, probably truce break on Spain, because all they have is Austria, Portugal, overrun them, take all their land here, and here, obviously. And I might break my alliance with Ethiopia and hopefully steal their province first, or after, I don't know, and we should be able to threaten for Achen's province. If not, we'll attack. Oh, it's their capital. We're going to have to attack. We'll attack. It's them, Flanders. Flanders has been totally occupied by Catholic zealots for the last 50 years. And, yeah, Spain is the last test, and we all know Spain can't stop my armies. So, thank you guys all for watching. We're going to form Rome. Bye for now.